there, and welcome. I'm gonna give you a quick walkthrough of the quest Bad Neighborhood from the game of Ash and Steel.
Don't pass me
I
by.
hope you enjoy the game. I surely do. I mean, it's a bit buggy and has certainly a few flaws, but it has that classic gothic vibe, which I like a lot. So one of the earliest quests you run into once you leave the abandoned village is Bad Neighborhood, and it's about this vendor, Radim, who is stuck. The four wheels of his carriage are missing. As you can see, they already are back because I completed this quest on this character, but I will show you the location of the four wheels. So they're all close by, a little tricky to find. It took me a while to figure it out. It's pretty nice. You don't have quest markers or anything, so it's a pretty old school. But if you struggle with this quest, I hope I can help you with that one. So what we do from Radim, we go over here and climb over these rocks, and then we're already close to the first two wheels. The first one is in this little camp over here, and usually there are two goblins here who will attack you. They don't hit that hard, but they can be a little annoying. So if you do struggle with those two goblins, they're already dead in my game, so I can show you the combat. But if you do struggle with them, you can just head back over these rocks to Radim. They will follow you, and Radim will help you fight them. You can usually like two-hit them, so if you do struggle killing them, you can have him help you. And this is where you find the first wheel, and you will also find a note in one of those tents, and in that note one of the goblins has written down the location of the other wheels. So you get the first one here, then you head down this hill to that little cave you see over there, and there's another goblin there. Usually he's already dead. He wears a little helmet. He seems to be a bit more durable than the others, but again, you can pull him back to Radim over there if you struggle. And the wheel is going to be right in front of the cave, leaning against this box. According to the note of that goblin, this goblin tried to use it as a shield, but to no avail, I guess. So we head back to Radim with our first two wheels. You can only hand in the quest, of course, if you have all of them. So what we do next, the note by the goblin mentions that one wheel was taken to a bridge. So we head over this way towards the woodcutter's camp, and there's the bridge. And in my game, this bridge is already repaired. That's a later quest. But if we take a closer look, you can see that there is this rock foundation down there. And if you drop down there, usually these wooden planks aren't there. They're only there after you repair the bridge. But you can jump from here down onto that middle part when the bridge is still broken, and the wheel is going to be right on top of all those boxes down there. So that's the location of the third wheel, up on the way to the woodcutter's camp over there. And finally, the fourth wheel. Before you go get that, I would recommend to talk to Radim, and he is selling different kinds of products, and one of the products he sells is rye, which is pretty tough alcohol, and you're supposed to pick up 2 bottles of that. I think there are 15 coins per bottle, so you need about 30 coins to get them. And then you head back over this little bridge over here. This is the leftover of the gate of the abandoned village. This is where you came from originally to get to Radim. And if you walk through this and then walk up this little hill, you'll get to the fourth wheel. There is this little church, ruin of a church, and I made another little video showing you that up here you can find 2 useful items next to the skeleton. The iron stamina ring, which gives you 2 stamina when you wear it, and a sword. The sword is pretty cool, but it requires 15 strength to wield, so I guess that's nothing like a total beginner's weapon because it's gonna take a while to get to 15 strength unless you pump all your points into strength, and then you still have to level up. So we walk through the church over the graveyard, and this is the graveyard keeper. When you talk to him, you ask about the wheel. He said he wants to turn it into I think a mill wheel, and you can convince him easily to trade the wheel for 2 bottles of alcohol, which are the 2 bottles of rye that you picked up from Redeem. So this is the location of the 4th wheel. So once you have that 4th wheel, go back through the graveyard, through the little church, this way, and sorry, this way, run down that little hill. Here's the gate of the abandoned village again. You cross the bridge, and you can already kind of see him over there. There's Radim, and you can hand in the wheels.
Gemstones.
So, I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed the game. And this is just for people who struggle. I really like the fact that the game doesn't hold your hand much, doesn't give you that many pointers. You really have to listen to the directions of the NPCs. But if you are struggling with finding those 4 wheels, I hope this helped. Thank you for watching, and talk to you next time.